little paleo English muffin type thing
exactly.
for the breakfast paninis. And I'm super excited to make this because Craig loves to go to Starbucks to get those stupid breakfast sandwiches.
$3 a pop?
Yeah, for no good reason.
For nothing? For
this
junk?
is where it's at now. So
yes.
how are we going to do this?
So it's really basic recipe. You just have your almond meal, almond flour, tapioca, flour, sea salt, baking powder, eggs, and applesauce. And you can really make these, they're a blank palette of sorts. So I like to make them really plain for my kids for breakfast sandwiches or lunch sandwiches because they come in little minis. You can make them any size.
Do we just, so we start probably with the wet ingredients?
Nope, start with your dry and
okay.
whisk them together. That way we get, you know, a good coating on the almond flour with the tapioca starch.
Okay, perfect. You don't have to worry about any of the measurements. You get the entire recipe at paleokitchen.tv.
Yep, and I'm going to go ahead, while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and grease a muffin tin. And it's just your basic cupcake muffin tin to make the minis. You could do even little tinier ones if you wanted, like little tiny sliders, or bigger. I know they make those jumbo cupcake tins now. And these ones, you can make egg-free. So nice. I think we're going to choose to do a ham, basil, fresh tomatoes. It's in great season right now.
Now, can you make this without eggs, though?
Yeah, you could do chia, you could do pumpkin. Canned pumpkin is a great, flaxseed is also a great egg replacer. So 1 tablespoon of flaxseed per 2 tablespoons of water. So now the way Camille's doing it too, if you can kind of see in the bowl, you create a little well of your wet ingredients and you can kind of whisk it around. It's just the easiest way to keep things light and airy. And so when you're starting to do your batch cooking, the easiest thing to start with obviously are the recipes that you want. I like to choose my menus around a meal, for example. So breakfasts for the whole family. So these sandwiches are great, but I also use the paninis for lunches. You know, people think about lunchbox. You know, oh, well, you must just mean peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day. But it doesn't have to be that way. And you can make it paleo friendly for your kids and allergen friendly. You know, this uses almond flour, but there are so many recipes out there for great lunch ideas that you can make ahead of time. You can save that time in the morning, like we were talking about earlier, making your lunches in the morning by, you know, prepping ahead and doing this ahead of time. All right, now that we've got that all set up, one of my favorite tools on batch cooking when you're doing a lot of volume at once is your ice cream scoop. And it's great for these muffin tins because you only want to fill them about 2/3.
Okay, so is that like 2 scoops?
No, well, let's see. This isn't my muffin tin. This isn't my kitchen. So yeah, about 2 scoops, maybe 1.5, because you're going to cut these in half.
Right. So you do want it to get nice and thick.
Yes. Yeah. But not overly muffin looking. All right, so as you can see, we're ready to go in the oven.
The all-natural, vegan, organic 5-seed blend from Panacea. Our patented zero-press technology is delicate yet powerful, leaving the precious nutrient qualities of the seeds undamaged. Coriander seed oil, pumpkin seed oil, sunflower seed oil, black sesame seed oil, and flax seed oil for lowered cholesterol, softer skin, and so much more. Add the 5-seed oil blend to your meals or take it as a supplement. Learn more about Panacea and other natural seed oils from activationproducts.com.
Hi, I'm cooking up a fresh batch of my Sun Up Before Sun Protector. Last year, my family headed off to the sunny beaches of Riviera Maya for a much-needed vacation. But I knew I wouldn't enjoy myself if we were smothering our skin with ingredients that cause reproductive disorders, hormonal imbalances, even cancer. Kind of takes that feeling out of a beautiful day, right? Now you can make every beautiful day delicious to your skin by using Sun Up Before Sun Protector by Primal Life Organics.
All right, so now we are going to make something that I didn't really think you could freeze and batch cook. So this, even for me, is a super exciting recipe. We're doing a pecan chicken and cranberry salad.
And it's not like a typical, chicken salad where it's, heavy laden, mayo and junk. This is, something you would make every day for lunch, atop some fresh greens, but you can do it ahead of time.
If they were going to if they wanted to do a mayonnaise base, could you actually mix the mayo into the salad?
You could. Yep.
And freeze that, and it works?
It works.
Oh
it
my
works
gosh,
great.
that's amazing.
And, the biggest thing too, like we were talking about earlier with George, is, planning, right? And portioning out your meals accordingly. So, you know, whether you're paleo zone or just looking to portion right, use these little baggies. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna make the topping, I'm gonna make the dressing, and then we're gonna put them in baggies and freeze them and get ready for the week.
Let's do it.
So you start, I'm gonna go over here. So I've got just some raspberry preserves in here and rice vinegar and olive oil